I got your wig, ho. You're mad. Miss Wig. I got your wig, ho. I got your wig, ho. Miss Wigiana. I got your wig, ho.
Erica shares, if you don't mind me saying, that Tom calls her.
I was sharing a private moment. Something that I haven't said. That sometimes not everything is up for discussion.
I don't know how evil I must appear that you would even consider the fact that I would do that to Jax.
Diana also sent
So,
me.
Gustavo,
I'm talking. Can I finish, please? She also sent me a threatening text.
What was the text, Diana?
I've asked her to pencil the name when we were getting death threats.
First of all, Jax was at his dad's house when he got the very last text.
So what? Tell me what's going on.
Diana said that Sutton's apologies don't mean a thing because they're fake.
You know what's cool? Diana, who chartered
the plane.
Maybe it's hers. I'm not sure. Let me, not misspeak. Told Sutton to get back in her seat.
I feel like out of all the women here, you're the most guarded one.
Like, how did we get from liability to lawyers to me?
That's where it started, no?
No.
What do you want to know, Diana?
I really, really like you, but I feel like for your friendship, I had to work extra hard, and I got nowhere. And then I'll go like, well, why am I doing it when she's shutting me down every single time?
At your Christmas party, I was leaving. I came and said goodbye. And you said to me, I feel like we got on the wrong foot.
You didn't speak to me for months. Why not just come to me and say to me, Dorit, I'm mad at you for this. Dorit, I'm upset with you for this.
I didn't have it in me.
No, you were cold, you were distant.
I was struggling, Dorit.
That doesn't mean because you're struggling, you can just treat me like
I think you're defensive, and I don't hear her being defensive, so I go,
Why am I defensive?
Why are you defensive?
You tell me. You seem to know everything. You tell me.
I'm gonna get going.
What happened?
Remember what I told you in order to work it out? That I needed to be able to have an honest, real conversation?
Yeah?
Well, that is not what I got.
What did you get?
I got a load of BS. I'm tired of it, Erica.
Do you hear her? Do you hear where she's coming from? Just for a second.
What do you hear? What do you hear her say?
I think she's sad and in pain about whatever happened between you two.
I just like to know you better differently.
I would like to know you better differently as
all.
well, Diana.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you feel about that, Rena?
I just want to speak up for a second. I, too, have experienced the punishment where Kyle has not spoken to me for months at a time. I think that this is fixable. I mean, I hope. You sound more angry than I knew.
I am.
I know. And that's hard to hear. Look, it's hard to hear when somebody's angry at you. You don't like people to be angry at you. This is something, you know.
Nobody likes it.
Nobody likes it, but you really don't like it.
I'm very, very sorry that I've triggered a nerve and I've offended you or upset you or any of it. And I would love to have a conversation with you about it.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
Garcelle.
good. A threat is a threat.
No,
You've done nothing but harass me on social media.
I had a murder in my family. My family has been murdered. Murder is murder. And when somebody tells you they're gonna stab your son or a daughter with a knife, that's a threat.
I understand that.
And it's not a cease and exist. It's a very different when my lawyer calls you. It's different when somebody takes the gun and points it at you. So I'm sorry, they're different type of threats.
I'm not talking to her anymore.
What thing at BravoCon was a joke. It was a joke.
That hurt me.
Okay, I'm sorry it hurt you.
That's you're negating your apology.
Kyle,
it's not genuine what you're saying. Your apology is not genuine at all. I don't feel like you ever want to own anything that you really do, and it always comes with this fake apology because you just.
Kyle, I'm very, very happy to own whenever I ever have done something, ever, and you said, Dorit, this hurt me, I don't think
first thing, I'm
many
so
people would
sorry,
agree.
Kyle.
No.
Oh my God, I would never. Pardon?
No.
No what?
No, I wouldn't agree with that.
You wouldn't
With
agree?
what she was saying in terms of like, you can't just say you're sorry.
Okay, well, it's like, you know
No,
what?
but I'm asking
I
you.
will help you protect your child. I have a means to hire lawyers. We're going to find out who actually did this.
Absolutely, I have an investigation as well.
If Diana was here today, what would be the #1 thing that you would want to say to her?
I would want to say to Diana, why is she so obsessed with me? That's what I'd like to know.
Because you're gorgeous.
You do a good job on your own, jumping on your own hate train.
Oh, please, Erica. You're not Erica.
I'm Erica.
No, Dorit, you're the most phoniest person I've ever met. You're such a fake.
We have yet to have that
You are
conversation.
such a fake. Don't even go there.
Can I? Why would you say Dorit is phony? I think she's worked really hard. Let me just hold on one second.
I have
let
a
me
thing about her.
just
I
let me get
really
it out.
do,
But
Erica.
I
I just
think
have a thing about her. I don't like when people pretend they're somebody they're not. It really drives me crazy. I've been around this town for so long, and you show up and I don't know. It's something about you, Dorit. I just don't
But
feel
what is
that
it,
you're
Camille?
sincere at times.
You are perfectly entitled to your opinion. The only thing I ask is that you actually are honest about it.
I'm sorry to butt in now, but years ago my house burnt down. I lost my house. I lost my assistant of many, many years. And I didn't get a lot of compassion or empathy from some, especially Dorit and I
Honey,
went
you were
to
a total
blows.
to me.
Because
in
called
one
me a
moment, I called you stupid. I said to you, you're a stupid as a joke.
Okay,
You
I didn't know
I
at that
did.
time, but after
You
I found out.
knew
but
it.
Not
You
at that
always knew
time.
it, Camille.
I did not know it at that
And you
time.
just used it because you
That's
needed a
bullshit.
moment.
No, I didn't.
Sensitive about some things. A friend of mine is dying of terminal cancer.
I'm so sorry.
And I haven't even told you. And it's very upsetting to me. So I'm sorry. And I don't behave this way. And people that have known me for 30 years, I don't have problems with people.
What are you so offended about that you needed an apology from Kathy?
I did not need anything from Kathy.
If Kathy's apologized, then we should let it go.
Who's not letting it go?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're looking at me like, oh, I have some big problem. Yeah, I am.
I'm not
in
looking at
pain
you
right
like
now.
that. I see that. I understand
And you
pain.
can have a little compassion.
I'm sorry, Kathy. You're not going to get away with it with me. You're not going to get away with it. You can have your tears. You can do what you're going to do. But you did what you did. And
Yes,
you're
I did.
not going to just gaslight and manipulate me right now. If you want to apologize to me, let's talk about what you really did. And let's talk about some of the names you called people. And we'll go there if you want to. Do you remember us at the house?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember that I locked myself in the bedroom?
No, I did not.
I did. Do you know why I locked myself in the bedroom?
Why?
Because you were having a psychotic break of some kind. Like it was really out of control.
If I can be completely honest, I feel like now we're not talking about Erica anymore. We're talking about Kathy.
Well, then talk about Erica. People in this group have been very hard on me, and I've taken it and I've owned up to it. So Kathy has to own her too.
You guys, here's the thing. I want to make this really clear. This is not my fault. This is not Erica's fault.
not my fault.
No, your fault either. Your sister had this behavior. She did it. That's that.
Would you rather this had not been brought up at all?
I don't want my family to get ruined. I want everyone at my daughter's wedding. That's all I want. We have to let it go now.
I've always really cared about Kathy.
I know.
And so I just don't know what to do with it.
Kathy's called me. Kathy remembers everything, and she's not proud of her behavior at all. This is far more about Kathy and Kyle than it is about anything else.
I know.
Period. She was very much like, my behavior's wrong. She was apologetic. I said, listen,
Well,
Kathy.
she should probably come say that to me.
That's what I told her. I said, I don't know what happened with you and Renna in
She
the
tried
van.
to silence me.
Oy.
Baby, you wanted it on camera
You did it to
because
me.
your contract was coming up.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's true. And you needed some drama because
I don't
you
need any
fight
drama.
with
Do you know
everybody.
What, Kathy? I don't need any drama.
You fought and you drove
know
Lisa
what?
Vanderpump off the show.
I drove Lisa Vanderpump off the show. Okay.
What you did to my sister?
No, you've been waiting to say that, haven't you? No. You're not wrong. You actually came to me.
I rarely
saying,
am wrong.
I know exactly.
Hey, really?
I'm being honest and open and truthful and transparent. My life sucks right now. I am not in a good place at all. And I have zero tolerance for more bullshit. It's as simple as that. How's that for transparent?
Dorit, I'm not angry with you. I raised my voice in the Sprinter because I feel like you were not listening and understanding the bigger point. I understood that very well.
But you know what can I say? Then we also can't weaponize.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
I just bought you a little something. I didn't know what to do.
Hey, baby. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
I mean, I had just spoken to you.
I know.
In the afternoon, the kids were doing karate in the back, and it seemed like a normal day.
5 hours after I spoke to you.
They thought
I
you
hadn't
gone.
posted anything.
Yeah, Garcelle. They had a gun to her head.
Last time you were like, people of color have worked for you.
I don't know why you keep raising this.
Because it feels to me like there's something that you're...
What does it feel like?
I don't know
That I'm
exactly.
racist?
I'm not labeling
But
you.
there's
I'm not
implication
labeling.
here, so
no,
I wanna know
you know
what
what?
the
If there's racist undertone, that's not my fault.
I'm going to stand by the uneducated comment based on you calling me a child bride. That is a disgusting thing to say.
You know, they call Priscilla Presley a child bride. I mean,
Okay, I'm an Asian
It's
person.
not, it's the Asian... see, that's what I'm talking about.
As an Asian person, child bride is equivalent to mail order bride. Do you know that?
Now I do,
now?
and obviously it was a throwaway comment in my confessional. That was not what I was insinuating. It was off the back of you calling us unintelligent.
But the other part of it, saying you were 12, I always say, if I'm saying someone's young, I'll be like, they were like 12. That's like the number people seem to say.
And you said that I got married at 12. I got married at 24. I had already gone to college, and I've built a company worth over $100 million right now.
Wow.
The coconut water.
Yes.
Amazing.
Not there when she said those words.
Mention it.
But I read it.
I didn't say don't mention it to the group. That's not what
No,
I said.
she never said the group.
You be quiet, all right, Miss Small Town. I'm so worried about my motherfucking reputation. You shut up.
I'll show you what side you're gonna get. You know, Dorit, you don't know me that well. She likes to push my buttons to the point where I am incensed with Dorit. But I was also on the boat with her being very kind. So, Dorit, we all have sides. And I just saw you yell at your friend at dinner to the point where you made all of us uncomfortable, ruined all of our caviar dinner. I have seen so many sides of Dorit that she doesn't have enough cigarettes in her pack.
Oh.
So to describe them. That's true. So, you know, okay,
Does
Dorit.
Dorit smoke?
Girl, stop.
Have softened on all of these points of view that I had.
Sutton, you said next time I see Erica, I'm going to be honest with her and be straight up. I think she's lied. I don't think she's been
About
honest.
what?
And you, yes.
About what?
You're not pinning that on me. I'm not letting you do it. You can say what you want about us. Don't jump in on something that you weren't there. Let's work with you and I, me giving jabs at you, and leave it just at that.
We can end the conversation. I certainly don't want to be accused of, you know, belaboring a point.
Really?
Really?
God, I'm trying to talk to you.
No, you're not trying to talk to me. You're trying to accuse me of lying, and I'm not a liar.
When I said it to Erica, we were all having a good time.
We were.
And I apologize because I didn't know that was going to bring up this.
But we are having a good time, you guys. This was not
If you
said
have
as
to
a
say it like that, we're not having a good time.
I'm saying. And it was like this part of her which I had felt that she was doing deliberately, again, passively provocative, almost to be relevant, to be interesting.
What? I don't need to do anything to be relevant. Let me just say that.
Okay, well, I felt like you've taken jabs and swipes at me, and then I confronted you, and then
you made it seem that I was coming after you.
Here's the thing, Diana. I'm a good person.
I didn't say you're not.
Hey, you need to let me finish for a second. I didn't say
Girl,
ruined.
I've been listening to you like a lot, and I'm trying to find a solution.
Like, you need to
So
let
there
me
was me
finish
last
my
year, there's
sentence.
Diana, there's you this year. So you get into these little spats with everybody, and she's constantly there to support you and defend you.
Yeah, that's called being a friend.
Why do you guys make me feel bad because I am a loyal friend?
I'm
Like,
not.
why is that a bad thing?
What I'm saying is this, when you support her when she falls out with one of us,
Yeah.
it's, you guys give her some room. You guys don't be so hard. She went and let tit for tat for you.
What does she do?
With Diana and I, we started to connect. We had a hug out.
I don't think that she has the same takeaway from
Experience that I did.
Yes, it's very different.
And it felt, for me, it felt real and it did not feel phony.
Diana felt that her apology was phony, and that's where I stepped in.
I thought you jumped ship real quick. Such a hypocrite. Just 2 minutes ago, you were saying you're not friends with Teddy. Why would you repost that?
Garcelle has had a bee in her bonnet about me. When someone already has made it abundantly clear that they don't like you, that they have a problem with you, that they're looking to find fault, of course they're going to jump on any bandwagon.
Don't talk to me about a repost. Who cares? Sometimes like examples are so base that it really doesn't even warrant a further conversation. Look, if you want to have an argument with me, you're going to have to level up your argument because I'm not coming down into the mud with you.
So I go over to Kyle to tell her what happened, and she
Wanted to stay.
Well,
There's a reason behind that. Kathy, it's the way you speak to me. You came up and you didn't say, this guy just hurt my feelings. I'm so embarrassed. You said, we are out of here. Everybody saw.
I know.
And you looked at me like, you believe me now. And I was like, hold on a minute, Kathy. First
I'm
of
not
all,
proud of
I'm
that.
an adult.
You did it. I can't help you. You did it. Forgive me. I can't. I want you to because I do like you. You do like me. I do. I do like you. I do like you.
Jesus.
And I think that you are a good person someday.
Said more than continue sending me funny names, so.
Yeah, no, she said
I will remember.
the part that I'm
Yeah, you just stepped into it.
I know. I gotta hear what you said.
Okay, well, you can't come and do that. I'm so stressed.
I was
Everyone's
good.
gotta and stop making it seem like it was weird.
I see Kathy coming from the dance floor, very upset. I said, Kathy, what's wrong? She says, the DJ's an old and walked off. That is what happened.
I will admit to what I do, but I will not be painted to be this monster that you've tried to.
Those are your words. That's what you said to me.
Never, ever. Well,
I would give it up.
Well,
Why?
yeah,
Because you can look good?
I would feel compassion for other people.
It's about trying to make people whole, that's all.
I'm not saying I don't feel for the potential victims.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Nico.
So I'm so glad to sit with you.
Okay, what happened?
Honestly.
Okay,
no,
me too.
because like I want to.
I know we haven't had a chance to do this. Dorit is an embryo up your coochie.
You do a good job on your own, jumping on your own hate train.
Oh, please, Erica. You're not Erica.
I'm Erica.
No, Dorit, you're the most phoniest person I've ever met. You're such a fake.
We have yet to have that
You are
conversation.
such a fake. Don't even go there.
And you two asking where I've gone to treatment, do I have a sponsor?
We've asked you.
Wait.
I didn't say you were heartless.
Yeah, you did.
I said you
Told
were
me
frigid
cold.
and you were stoic and you were cold. And that's like such a good thing.
Can I? Why would you say Dorita's phony? I think she's worked really hard. Let me just hold on one second.
I have a thing about her.
Just
I
let me
really
get it out.
do,
But
Erica.
I
I just
think
have
that
a thing about her. I don't like when people pretend they're somebody they're not. It really drives me crazy.
Everybody has like
No.
different timing on how they deal with things. Could it be that he's coming to some realizations?
Definitely.
Maybe,
Definitely could
that
be.
he maybe shouldn't be asking for your input in his life.
Are we not included in this conversation?
I don't know what's going on over there.
She's talking about PK, and I don't think things are going well.
Do not judge until you've walked in someone else's shoes, okay? Wow. You just came in here. You are angry, Spice.
What are you?
I'm just...
Exactly.
No,
Erica,
this is disgusting.
Erica, okay?
Tim, for a little walk.
I mean, literally, look at all of us, our age and what we're doing to be confronted like this every day about this stupidity.
Kyle.
Everybody honestly should be ashamed of themselves. Seriously. Ridiculous.
Guys, can I have a minute?
I cannot keep doing this. I really can't.
Okay, let's just not talk about it for 1 second and just take a deep breath.
You guys, what triggered this?
All of it. It's been
yeah.
building. The whole
It's been
thing.
building.
Like all of it. She's had enough.
I think Lisa Barlow had said, well, she's pretty. And Sutton said, well, anyone can be pretty if, with plastic surgery, insinuating that I had had plastic surgery to be pretty. And I was thinking to myself, why hasn't Sutton done it then?
I was mortified. My husband was mortified.
But I don't see what would be funny about it at all.
I don't
what
either.
What would be funny about it at
That's
all?
my bad.
Had I done that to you, it would have been a totally different story,
no.
And you know it.
No. I felt terrible. We both felt terrible. Anyone who knows me knows that being a mom comes first.
I understand that, but it's my kid as opposed to your kid.
See, I think as a mother, I think if I was in Garcelle's position, that would stay with me for a little while. It's difficult when it comes to your own child. You can forgive or you can just move on from it, but it might stay a bit.
Well, it probably...
Yeah, but as a mom also, I didn't want you to laugh at it.
Because you get nothing else from me today. Goodbye. Don't make me call Portia. 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 Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Things that I had were bothering her. The fact that I had a Rolls Royce, the fact that I was living well. Maybe she was just curious or admired me. But I definitely wanted to kind of stay back. So we move forward, we go to Puerto Rico. And once I got attacked by her, that's when I knew we were at a point of no return.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. 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 Don't make me call Portia. Oh, jeez.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.